Now we're going to look at components of vectors. What do we mean by components? Well, any vector, and it could be a vector of displacement, velocity, acceleration, force, any one of those, can be represented as the sum of two vectors that are at 90 degrees to each other in some predetermined direction. So for example, here we have a Cartesian plane with y and x. We could express this vector as the sum of a component in the x direction plus the sum of a vector in the y direction. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. It looks like that. Now you're probably saying to yourself, why the heck would I want to do that? And that'll be made clear in the next video when we start looking at operations with vectors. And what happens to these vectors? Well, we can see that if we go over here, this vector is now represented as the sum of this one in the minus x direction and this vector in the minus y direction. And we call those the components in the x and y direction. And we're going to use those quite extensively. So this is something you need to make sure you understand.